Do you like doing pull-ups? I've been doing calisthenics for about 3 years at this point, but one thing I've never done is a one-armed pull-up. But over the next 30 days, I'm going to be challenging myself to learn this new skill, and I'm going to be sharing this journey with you. So if you're looking for tips on how to improve your pull-ups or how to train for a one-arm pull-up, you're in the right place. Now, if you're sitting there thinking there's no way you can learn a one-arm pull-up in 30 days, you're probably right. I'm not going to lie to you and say that I have no strength background in this. I have 10 years of swimming experience, as well as 3 years of calisthenics training, and more recently 1 year of rock climbing, indoor rock climbing, which uses a lot of pull strength. So I definitely have an advantage in this compared to most beginners. However, I still think that by watching this video, you can learn how to apply the mindsets and tips and techniques that I use in this video, specifically training the negatives, to your own calisthenics skills, whether that's normal pull-ups or more advanced skills. I used these same principles to learn my handstand push-up as well. So I hope you enjoy this journey and enjoy the video. Now I want to talk about negatives for a little bit. Now I'm an optimist, so normally I don't focus on the negatives, but calisthenics is something where you really want to focus on the negatives. The negatives are the eccentric portion of the lift. So if you think about a push-up, it's the part where you're going towards the ground. In a pull-up, it's the same thing, the part where you're going towards the ground. Now, if you can't do an exercise, it's unlike weightlifting where you can't just lower the amount of weight. You have to do something to train without being able to do the exercise. So, in the case of a one-arm pull-up, there are a variety of techniques. However, the main one I'm going to be employing is focus on the negatives. That just means get yourself to the top position and then slowly lower yourself down. Try to stay controlled throughout the full range of motion, but only do the eccentric portion. In doing this over and over, you'd be surprised how much strength you can build up. Again, this is how I learned my handstand push-up. I started at the top position and just lowered myself to the floor. Did that enough times until I realized I could stop in the middle, and eventually I could push back up. I'm going to be trying the same thing over this 30-day journey and see if I can focus on the negatives hard enough to actually complete my first one-arm pull-up by the end. Now the last step before breaking down this motion and seeing what it takes to do a one-arm pull-up is what can I currently do? So let's see. So as you can see, I can't quite do a one-arm pull-up. I actually do get the scapula portion, which is nice, but we're gonna go ahead and see what the negatives look like. So for the negatives, I'm actually able to control it decently well and descend slowly without going out of control. And that's a really good sign that I'm in a good place to start training with negatives. If you aren't at this point yet in your journey, you can go ahead and use bands or focus on training the two-arm pull-up first. Okay, so it's day 10 of training, and as you can probably see, I've done a lot of negatives. Today, we're gonna check our progress. I've done 2 rest days in a row, so I feel pretty loose. Particularly, I've noticed as I do more like one-arm hanging in general with this, my shoulder joint is like really loose. It feels great for climbing. I feel like I can reach further. but my lower bicep has been pretty tight. So yeah, took a couple days off, and we will see. I'm gonna warm up and see what we can do. So I just did a couple light negatives, not as slow as I could have gone. I feel really good. So I'm gonna rest for about another minute and see how far I can get on a one-arm pull-up. Well, I guess I couldn't do it today. I'm pretty happy with where my negatives are though. I can hold for maybe 4-second negatives, and we'll keep working and see where we get by day 15 or day 20. All right, this is me halfway through the challenge, and what I want to do now is break down the motion now that I know a little bit more. So I would really separate this motion into 3 distinct parts. The first part of the pull-up is the scapula pull part, and this is where your arm is still straight, but you're engaging your core, you're engaging your scapulas to pull your body up to the very top of where it can be while your arm is still straight. The second part is basically your bicep just pulling your arm to about 90 degrees. This is the part that's most difficult for me. As you can see in the 10-day progress check, this is where I failed. And yeah, it's a lot of arm strength that I don't have yet. I'm hoping to build it up by the end of this challenge, but we will see. And then that third part is from when your arm is 90 degrees to all the way chin over the bar. And this is where you get to engage your back. Back muscles are a lot stronger than biceps, so I find this significantly easier. You'll see in my negatives that this is the most controlled portion of my negative, and when I get down into that bicep region, I tend to fall pretty fast and lose control a little bit. So yeah, that's kind of my breakdown of this motion, the one-arm pull-up, and let's get back to the progress. All right, so today is day 19, almost day 20. We're gonna do a check-in and just see where I'm at. I'm gonna warm up a little bit and then try to do a negative as slow as I can and see if I can turn it into an actual pull-up, but we'll see. I can't do the top part 8 either.
Ooh. Maybe we were born with 2 hands for a reason.
All right, today was not the day. We're actually gonna take a couple days off. I have a climbing competition coming up, so I won't be training for a while, but I'll come back around day probably 24 or so and keep doing negatives. Today is day 28, and I've been pretty focused on my climbing competition this past week, but I have done some negatives, so we're gonna see where I'm at. If I'm not close enough, we might have to actually extend this challenge, but hopefully we get it today or in the next couple of days, so let's see. Not quite, but right arm's close. We will have to keep training. Today is actually day 34 I haven't recorded in a couple days. I know that's past our day 30, but we're gonna see if today is the day we get our one-arm pull-up. You have it. We just did our first one-arm pull-up. I actually got both arms, surprisingly. I did have to take off my shoes, and as you can see, I'm wearing lighter clothing, but really excited about that. One thing to note for you, I actually wouldn't necessarily recommend only training negatives, especially like I mentioned at the start of the video, if you can't quite do a controlled negative, that's actually a way to hurt yourself. So be careful, use bands if you're trying this at home until you're able to do a controlled negative. But yeah, that is the video. 34 days, we didn't quite get it in the 30-day challenge, but I'll take it. I'm really excited to edit this video and get it out there. But thanks for watching, and have a good night.